Yeah, buddy, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lelldorin. In this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about Destiny 2 beta. Now, first off, I haven't been able to record for about a week now. My OBS has not been encoding any of my videos, so sorry, and welcome back. So we want to talk about this. My son, my daughter, and I have been playing Destiny 2 beta. Myself and my daughter have been playing on the PlayStation. My son played on both the PlayStation and the Xbox. So we're going to talk about a lot of this. Because so far, I like it. Do you guys like it?
Of course.
Okay, so we're going to jump into a Crucible match with me and my daughter. I'm playing my Titan. My main will probably still be a Hunter for when Destiny 2 comes out. My son's been playing a lot of Hunter, and my daughter's been playing a lot of Warlock. So we're going to comment on all of this while we're playing because I think it's going to be fun. So first things first, one of the things I really like about the Destiny 2 beta is the fact that when you're playing through the story, you get to actually play with, like, Cade 6. What are the other two people's names? Because I'm like blanking right now.
Zavala and whatever.
Whatever her damn name is. So they're like in the mission. So I'm really hoping as part of the story you'll be able to like play with them as missions. Like go on a mission with Cade 6, go on a mission with Zavala, go on a mission with the other person. Something else I really like too is, and I talked to Anya about this yesterday. I don't know if you noticed this, but when you're looking at anything, there's a lot of mods, like a lot of customization. So I think they're going to be allowing us to do a lot of different shaders for not only our armor, but our ships and our weapons. Because like if you look at this, there's 4 different colors you can do. It looks like a main color, a secondary color, and then 2 like accessorized type colors. Because this one, the main colors are gray and black, and then the little extra colors are silver and gray. It's going to be really cool if you're going to be able to like customize your entire character. Because even down here, there's weapon mods. Like look at all this. Like that's a lot. Is it going to be that many shaders? Like, I think that's cool as shit.
Another thing I've noticed is on the secondaries, the primary kind of secondary weapons, you can see the second weapon mod.
Yep.
Is solar damage mod, which means you're probably going to be able to change it to arc or void or something else that they haven't brought up yet.
Yeah, like on the fly. Now, one thing I'm kind of worried about is they said there's going to be certain missions with loadouts, like locked loadouts, so you won't be able to change. So that's kind of cool in the fact that you have to kind of like plan ahead. But at the same time, if you've never done the mission before and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, it's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. So I think it's going to be kind of cool. Make sure, Anya, when you do talk, you speak up a little bit because you're far from my microphone. So we've only gotten control, and what's the other one called? Where am I going, by the way? I don't even know where I'm
Competitive.
going. Yeah, well, they're both competitive, but
No,
where
one's
am
quick
I?
play and one's competitive. It's like a search and destroy type.
Where are the zones? What the fuck is happening? Where are you guys? Am I by myself? Oh, they're okay. They just popped up. Okay, I'm heading to B. So that was a glitch.
So
I'm like, wait, what
what
did I
in the
pick?
beta.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyways, so yeah, there's competitive. There's what is it now?
Quick play.
Quick play, but it's this one, which is control.
This is control and the other
Right.
one's competitive.
But what's it called?
It's called competitive.
Yeah, but what's it? It's
It's
like search and
competitive.
destroy, seek and destroy.
No, it's competitive.
Seek and
It's
destroy.
literally called competitive. This is called quick play.
Well, that's stupid. It's like seek and destroy, though, right?
Sure.
Okay, whatever. So I like the maps. The details on it are really colorful. I can't even imagine what it's gonna look like on computer. I'm not paying attention at all. I'm still capturing it. Suck it. Okay, so now we're getting into some of the abilities that they have. The Hunter, each class has a separate ability that they're going to carry over no matter what subclass they have. So the Hunter is a dodge roll, the Titan is the shield that you just saw me put down, and the Warlock is like a, they call down light that will either help your allies heal or help them do more damage. So it's sort of like the Titan bubble, the weapons of light, and armor of light. To me, what it looks like they're trying to do, I'm trying to dodge roll just then. I've been playing my Warlock or Hunter a lot. So to me, what it looks like they're trying to do is have each class be like niche, where like the Hunter's DPS, the Warlock is support, and the Titan is like defense. I really like the idea, like a lot, because even if you want to be a striker Titan, you'll still be able to shield your team. You'll still be able to. You won't be able to put down the bubble, but you could put down either the big shield to hold an area or the small shield, which allows your teammates to duck behind it. Why is this guy playing like a freaking coward? Oh, there you go. That's why. Because he's got a shotgun and he's around the corner. Thanks for telling me, idiot. So I like that, and I've read an article where this dude thought that the Hunter role was going to be like almost unusable, but honestly, I don't think so, especially if it's for DPS. Only for PvP, because in PvE I don't think, or I'm sorry, only for PvE, because in PvP I don't think it's really going to be that worthwhile, because of the fact that you don't really need to reload that much on the fly. Mother, can you die? Where'd he go? Oh my god, I just killed myself. Anyway, so what do you guys think about the class abilities?
So the Hunter, I feel like, is going to be a very underused character because of his dodge roll. I feel like the ultimates are going to be very good at clearing areas The dodge roll is going to be okay for PvP, but it's
Right.
only going to be okay on easy to kill enemies, like one punch enemies,
Yeah.
or you already have like a ton of enemies low, so you just start dodging around and punching to refill your dodge.
Like a crazy
dodge and
person.
Punch. But it's a very limited kind of ability compared to the Titan. The Titan can hold up his own.
Yeah.
A Warlock can heal, and also put down damage, while the Hunter only has like restock ammo or restock your knife ability if you're near an enemy. But
Yeah.
the Titan already has a reloading ability. The shield you can just put up and then duck over and it'll reload the weapon immediately as soon as you go back down.
Yeah, that's true, because you just duck up and down, but it doesn't I mean, I guess, yeah, because the Hunter one is... Here's one thing I do think they need to do. The abilities need to recharge faster.
Yeah,
Especially
I
for
noticed
PvP.
that immediately, as soon as I started playing the beta, it was difficult to try to kill, but they're probably trying to make it a more competitive type of game. So they're trying to make it more skill-based rather than ability-based.
Yeah, well, I will say, speaking of skills, like, the one thing that was kind of lacking in Destiny was the weapon balancing, because every time they balanced, it was like that weapon was now screwed. Motherfucker, man. Like, in this one, I have noticed that there is no weapon that seems way more powerful than another one. I mean, the power weapons or whatever, but that's just like saying, well, your rocket launcher is better than my auto rifle. Well, idiot, of course. But in this one, it seems like scout rifles do more damage on the heads, obviously, but they fire really slower. Auto rifles will do a lot more bullets with a lot more damage all at once. So it doesn't seem like there's anything that's crazy overpowerful right now. Like, your friend thought that there was a one-shot scout rifle. He's a freaking liar.
No, yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, everything just depends on, like, what weapon type you like. Like, I so far, there's no weapon type that I really love over other ones. They all, honestly, seem pretty balanced to me. Nothing seems crazy overpowered. What do you guys think about that?
I think that one person can get really good with a weapon, so it'll seem like that weapon's super overpowered, but they've probably just been using it for 6 matches in a row.
Yeah. You just get used to it.
And, like, so I was using a hand cannon, and then this guy was using a scout rifle, and obviously he beat me at long range, and then we got close range, and he pulled out a submachine gun and still beat me.
Right.
I was obviously angry. I was like, God damn it, this fucking guy. But it wasn't the problem of balancing, it was the problem that I was trying to go with a hand cannon against 2 weapons that are better at both of those ranges.
Yeah, that's true. Because hand cannons are better at short range. I mean, they do okay.
You're obviously
oh my god, we're getting murdered.
You're obviously going to get furious at people for being better than you at the game with certain weapons, but it's never going to be the weapon. It's mostly going to be
the skill of the person.
The skill of the person with that weapon.
Right, which is what I like, because in the old one, like, I remember when Cindy was first started playing, she was just had crap weapons, so she was getting really frustrated because, which is understandable, because there was nothing that was shit. I'm running right into a stall here. There's nothing that was going to be... I was hoping that would work. I was really hoping that was going to work,
so
but it totally didn't. I was like, yeah, fuck it. There was weapons... Well, you remember. There was weapons you could roll on a weapon and it would just be complete trash. And you'd just have to throw it away. Oh, come on. I really want that to work. It'd be complete trash against something else that'd be fantastically amazing. Like, you could get... what was it? Like an Extremophile, which is an auto rifle with really high rate of fire, really low damage. You could get one that would be, like, murderous, and then you get another one that would be, like, garbage. We're going to go into another match here, and we'll talk a little more about this. All right, so now we're in our second match. Obviously, there's only been 2 maps. They're both on... One's on Nessus and one's on Venus, I think, and the Strike is on Nessus. So, Anya, what do you think about weapons? Like, what's your favorite weapon type right now?
Well, I have a very specific set of weapons that I like. So I like the auto rifle. That is, the skate lock.
Skate lock, yeah.
Yeah, I like that one, and then people keep killing me with that pistol that I was telling you about.
The one that I got. Yeah, the, begins with the M. The Minuet. Yeah, I like the Minuet, too. Well, I mean, as far as skills, these grenades are all pretty much the same as year 1. There's nothing that's really different on that. The abilities are a little bit different. The supers are pretty much the same, except now the Hunter gets 6 bullets for the golden gun. There's a bunch here, B2. I'm just going to hold this down.
And the, basically, Blade Dancer remake subclass is...
Arc Blade, or Arc Dancer, right?
Does no longer lunge. It's no lunge, but you can dodge constantly, but it's still... somebody can outrun you.
Yeah, it's like I read an article where this guy was like, oh, it's exactly the same as the old one. He's an idiot, because it 100% is not. Where is this guy? Jesus.
It's not only... It not only doesn't lunge anymore, but you have 0 things that like can go a super long range. So if somebody's like medium range, they're gonna kill you before you can get to them.
Yeah, there's nothing like that was cruel. That was good. There's nothing like in the first one you kind of like auto locked and you would dash in and kill them no matter where they were. You'd shoot across the room right to them. And this one you have to aim with the super. It's not like the pole like pulls you right to the enemy. You have to actually get to them. Same thing with the golden gun. Like you get 6 bullets, but it is not. You have a very short period of time.
Also, it takes 2 shots to kill anybody within a super.
Yeah.
Unlike in the first one, it would 1-shot everybody.
Well, the Titan Smash will still kill somebody. one shot.
No,
and
I
you
mean
get
like the
multiple
golden
smash.
gun.
Yeah, the golden
It takes
gun.
2 shots to kill anybody with the golden gun.
Which is kind of
if they're in a supercharge.
ridiculous to me. I don't agree with that at all because
And
if you use the warlock,
you
you're
can
gonna
only
kill somebody.
shoot like 4 shots if you even run for half a second.
Yeah. Like
And-
you
and
don't.
then
There's
you
no
don't
way to get
all your
6
shots anymore.
unless it's for a boss. Then you can shoot all 6. But so the supers aren't overpowered. I think they need to be balanced a little bit more.
What I think they've done is I think they've tried to make the supers like still powerful,
but not
I think
ridiculous.
they try to make it more powerful than other supers, and I think they're trying to make abilities more like a backup.
Yeah.
Or like a fight starter, so
Yeah.
that you could lower them.
As you can tell, I'm not a good
The other
Titan.
thing I've noticed is that the armor and health regenerates way slower than it did in the first game.
Well, it depends on your armor type because now that's what your armor is based on. If you look at it,
the
it's either
recovery,
mobility.
but still, like in the if you have, what I've noticed is I have like 5 recovery in my hunter,
God damn.
and it still recovers like super slow. So if you get in a gunfight against a warlock, they're gonna beat you no matter what if they have their healing thing down.
Let's go to A.
You won't be able to fight them if they get even
Oh
one
no,
shot on you.
they're healing. It's just like a Titan shield. Like you obviously can't shoot through the Titan shield. But I do like they need to tweak the abilities a little bit, tweak that. But so far, I mean, I like them so far. I just think they need a little teeny bit of work, and they'll be like not perfect, but way better than they are right now. So then, the last thing is, what do you guys think of like the graphics and like the so far? I mean, we only have like 2 maps for PvP. We have 1 strike, but
The graphics are beautiful.
amazing. Like that's anybody who ever saw. I thought he was only to the right. Anybody who ever saw Destiny will never say that the graphics were bad. For console, I'd honestly say it's one of the most beautiful games, period. Like, the sky has always been beautiful, the ambiance, the terrain, the foliage, which I've never said. I like the plants. Everything. Like, everything is really, really pretty. So, I mean, I don't think they need to do anything with the graphics. Like, I hope that there's more textures, but obviously this is still a beta. And I know there's going to be more armors because the sheer fact that there's that many... Where is this guy? Oh my god, they're all over the freaking place right now. They're gonna annihilate us.
Yeah, the graphics are really good. There's definitely a step up from Destiny 1. Even though Destiny 1 was beautiful, this is definitely a step up. And in the strike, you can actually see the waterfall.
Yeah.
They've definitely tried to improve their like fluid type of thing, along with like electricity spikes, fire, all of that stuff. They try to make it just look better. He died.
So bad. Anyways. Yeah, like if you just even look at here, the water right here, the wisps of electricity going around me because I'm about to shoulder charge this guy and not kill him, like all of that. That's so stupid to me. That's one thing they have to fix. Like one of my joys from the first game, if you watch any of my videos when I do my Titan shoulder strike challenge,
You can shoot them
I
first.
love the shoulder strike. I love
You can shoot
shoulder
them
charging
first.
people. And like, look, oh my god, I ran out of shoulder.
The shoulder charge is an ability now, you idiot. You can't constantly use it.
Oh, it's stupid. I hate it. But it's whatever anyway. So, all right, let's go take let's focus a little bit up. Let's go to A.
A? Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go to A.
So in the strikes, you can actually see all of the types of enemies. I think.
Yeah, in that first strike, you were saying
Besides the what's it called?
Cabal.
No, you can see the Cabal, the main enemy. Cabal, Vex, and Fallen, but you can't see the Thrall and stuff like
Okay,
that.
double down. Give me 5.
But you can't see the Thrall and that kind of species. But if you go backwards as soon as you start the strike, you'll see the Fallen.
Going to be.
Okay,
And the
head to me.
Fallen will be fighting the
Cabal.
with just all-out war. And if you keep going backwards, you'll find like the debris of stuff. And during the strike, you can hear like these 2 AIs talking. It's 2 separate ones, and one of them goes like, "Friendly quarry, what did you do to anger this species, this angry species, to come to my planet?"
God dang it.
So it's like you can already tell there's a story between the AI and the Guardians, and it seems like with these new planets, you're going to be carrying a lot of new characters.
Yep.
And you can already ride the pike and stuff like that, so you can already tell that they've done a bunch of design on the enemies.
Shit.
The new Cabal look beautiful, along with the new dogs, the new enemy types.
Yeah, the new enemy
Seems like
type is
they've
awesome.
been trying to strafe away from what the old enemies were, with like just 3 per race.
Yeah, there's
of
even more
enemies.
Cabal types too. Like there's the Cabal type with the rocket launcher, or not the rocket launcher, the flamethrower, and he's almost like a suicider. Like if you kill him, he blows up. There's the new ones that are like mini bosses that have giant shields. The phalanxes, instead of just having that small triangle
They
shield,
can make it
they have this
huge, and block up
huge,
an entire area.
a whole area.
And
Like
then they have war dogs for the Cabal now.
they've added a lot of stuff, which I've been very impressed with that. So I'm really hoping they do that. Not only for we've only really seen the Cabal,
Yeah.
but I'm really hoping that they'll have with the Fallen. They'll have because it was cool.
There is
I
a
mean,
new enemy type that I saw.
Hmm.
Instead of just dregs, there's these little guys with spears that'll chase after you full speed.
see, that's what I'm talking about. Like I really think, as I said before in the video that didn't freaking record, that you didn't hear, obviously. I was already excited about Destiny 2 from all of the stuff that I've read. Now that I played the beta, which is very limited, and it's a true beta, because, like, Chance was getting weaseled the other day nearly consistently. There's been, like, a couple small glitches where, like, you won't damage people. They're still working on a little bit of, like, server balancing. Like, I'm getting shot around walls. Normally I play a lot better than that, but I'm trying to concentrate on all this conversation. But so far, this is everything that the first one was that we loved, with the addition of more story, which we needed, more customization, which we wanted, more enemies, which was necessary, and a little bit more balancing, which we all hoped for. So if
more story, which we didn't get.
Yeah, so if it's all of these things that it is already, that I'm seeing in the beta, all of this looks like a step towards an amazing game that I was already hoping for. The only thing I think they still need to tweak, and you guys tell me if you think you're right, is they need to tweak the abilities a little bit.
Absolutely.
They need to tweak the rate of heavy ammo drop or the usefulness, because one thing I don't like is that the shotgun is a power weapon. It should not be a power weapon in my opinion.
I think
because
the shotgun and the sniper should be power weapons.
Why?
They're extremely powerful things. In the first game, if you remember, people would ask you to have a certain sniper to get into the freaking raid. They'd be like, have this sniper to get into the raid, or else you're not coming in, boy.
Mm.
And it was dumb. And
or Black Spindle.
Yeah, or Black Spindle. This Black Spindle was like the big one that if you didn't have it, that you wouldn't get in.
But the other thing is, though, too, right now, the way power ammo is dropping, it doesn't drop at all in raids. Well, like, you are not in strikes, and then the PvP, it doesn't, or the PvE, it doesn't
strikes,
drop.
It doesn't drop as often, but you have to remember there's going to be heavy ammo synthesis.
Yeah, but you can only use it every 5 minutes.
You can use it every 5 minutes, but the sniper, with just the little tiny heavy ammo drop that gives you 1 rocket in PvP, it gives you an entire clip of sniper plus 2.
Okay, so
and
7.
With the shotgun, it gives you an entire
so
clip
6 or
plus
7.
2. So when you put the heavy ammo drop, it'll give you like an entire clip plus some.
Well, that's still, I mean, that's
which
still
is more than what special.
That still
ammo
needs to be balanced, though. They need to either do something more with the ammo or do something more with, because you still need. Okay, because look, for right now, you have scout rifles, hand cannons, sidearms, auto rifles, pulse rifles, and that's it, right? For the 2 weapon and that's it, right? For the 2 weapon types for your primary and secondary. So you have no real long range shots and you have no real close range shots. So I mean, I get maybe the sniper only for PvP, because in PvP you were getting people that's all they would fucking do, and it was annoying as hell because you'd have that one person hiding in the back.
What I'm thinking is maybe they could add a perk to all snipers and shotgun drops. That is, every heavy ammo pickup gives you more heavy ammo.
I could see that. Instead of getting 3, instead of getting 4 shotgun shells, you get a full clip, or you get everything,
or like a clip and a half.
Yeah, because
and it would only be for PVE.
But that's a little bit of tweaking.
Heavy ammo drops.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of tweaking, but it's not anything crazy. I don't think there's anything crazy. Ani, do you think there's anything they need to like really change about this?
I don't think so. I really think so.
Well, your favorite so far, you've only really played the Warlock. Is there anything you think they need to change about the Warlock?
The Warlock?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so far, like I said, beta is a really good step in the right direction. All of us are really excited about it. Cindy said she wants to play it. Chance has definitely got it on the Xbox.
I've played it for 2 days straight.
Yeah, he's been up since literally not sleeping. So I'm ridiculously excited about Destiny 2. I hope it stays exactly the way it is with just a couple tweaks. And it's showing, honestly, that they're really listening to us as the fans. And they're doing the things that we said. Because pretty much everything that I mentioned in my other video about 2 months ago, talking about what I hoped for Destiny 2, is happening. Like, they've added more story, they've added more customization. I really even hope they allow us to make our own ships, but we'll see about that. So anyways, that's all the stuff we got from Destiny Beta 2. Sorry it's been so long since I made a video, but I literally want to kill my computer.
One more thing, this is just a server beta. They're just testing the technical load on the servers, so we don't even get to see half of it.
Yeah, and everything's still.
This is like the smallest amount they could give us.
Well, you can even see some of the textures aren't 100% done. Like this.
Yeah, you could see with the like armor, it's not even 100% done. They haven't 100 because it looks like plastic sometimes.
Yep.
But you could tell that they're trying to just give us a little taste.
Yeah, it's just well, this is a beta too, because they're making more people. Like, you're gonna have more people in the world, more people. Like when you do that first mission, you actually have other people in the mission for you. They want this to be more, what they say, like more of a social game, because that's what Destiny 1 was supposed to be. And then you'd run around the world and the'd be nobody.
So you'd see one person. Yeah, an hour and a half.
Maybe 2 if you were doing like a strike. Yeah, so dumb.
Doing a strike.
So this is something I think they've really fixed. So I'm really glad they did this. So anyways, until next time, this is Lel and family signing off. Be sure to join me every single day, same Lelldorin time, same Lelldorin channel, and join me on Twitch so that you can follow me there and watch me and all my shenanigans. But until then, get out of here, guys. I got more stuff to do for you. See you again soon. Bye. Shut up.